Yo guys, Richie from Gadget Gamer, and today I'm going to take you through some of the Flight Simulator X mods, add-ons, plane things that I've added onto Flight Simulator X. I like using them quite a lot. You'll probably see them in future videos coming up that will be starting a Flight Simulator X series sooner or later. But this is the main, these are my aeroplanes that I use. I have got this one here, I'll show you that in a minute, that's pretty amazing. And then I've got my Euro Typhoon here. Beast of a plane, I love flying it. The engine sounds outside the plane are actually more realistic than inside the plane. Pretty stable, to be honest. It's a pretty stable aircraft. It's nice to fly. Okay, my computer's been a bit laggy today. That's because I'm probably recording over the top of the game, which doesn't help. But you know, it's a brilliant plane to use. I like using the two-seater ones. There's more aerospace. You can look out the windows a bit better. Moving on, we have a little plane that I like using. It's just come on, that I like using just for little treks and stuff. Well, you can't really call it little, to be honest. It's the Anatov. It's one of the biggest planes in the world. It is the biggest plane in the world for weight. Let it load. It's part of the Russia industry, as they use their space shuttles and everything on top of it. When that loads, yeah. So if you look there, look, we've got it's a massive plane here. It's a brilliant cargo plane. Apart from it, you can't take off from the longest runway at Heathrow Airport, which is kind of a pain when you're trying to when you want to fly something big, but there's no runway to really take off in. Moving on, next up we have what we got. Computer's been slow today, not usually this slow. Here we are. Next up, there's a bit of a treat. We have the Olympic Airbus A319. Now, if you're watching the London Olympic Games, at the end of it, you'll see a flyby with this aircraft. This is the exact model of the aircraft itself. British Airways owned it, well, still do, but they're keeping it in a museum now, apparently. I think so. And that's the detail that was on the aircraft itself. Beautiful plane, as you can see. And this is what carried the Olympic flame in when it's been transported back over to the UK from Greece. Moving on, next up we have, well, my computer wants to speed up a bit. Here we are. Next up we have this, the Boeing 2707. If you've seen a Concorde, this is twice as powerful as a Concorde. The US Navy used it. As you can see here, it is an absolute monster. It looks like a pencil, to be honest. I've got to say, it does look like a pencil. But when you're flying it, it feels like you're going a bit faster than the Concorde. And I haven't got a Concorde on here, but I have flown on my mate's one. It is quite a powerful machine, this is, compared to the Concorde. It can get across the channel in about 10 seconds, apparently. So I haven't tried it. I don't do that. I just like flying. But landing that thing is very hard, as you can probably gather by the landing gear not being so stable as other aircrafts. The last plane I'm going to show you today, and this is only part one, so you've got to remember that I've got to fit a few in it, and then I might even get some gameplay added onto these sooner or later. Right, it is. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. The Boeing C-17, the Globemaster, as they call it. This is the same size as the Anyatov, but the Anyatov's a bit lower but heavier. This is a beautiful thing to fly. I love flying this. It's just okay. It stalls a lot when you're taking off, but that's because it's a heavy aircraft and they're not meant to be going up. They're meant to be going dead on. So that's the Boeing C-17. It's early in the morning, I've got to remember that. So yeah, I will be doing some gameplay with these sooner or later. This is part of the series now. That was the military and special side of it. I'll be going to the proper airliners next, and the ones I've got, and the Boeing 777s and that sort of stuff. So guys, I'll see you later. If you want more Flight Simulator X stuff from me and my mate Lewis from the XU&AX, check out his channel on YouTube.